Alright, so we went and talked to the curator people here. They like to help us about the mysteries universe. They're the ones that told us, hey, you should go to the star system because there's something there. And then we get there and there's a horrible dimensional horror. And they are saying that it's some creature of pure malice and evil. And it's lucky that it never made it through into our galaxy. So we should probably just try to destroy it. They think they know how to defeat it so that they're going to get... If we can get enough energy, we'll get a benefit to it. And we'll send our fleet in. I want that bonus, because I don't want to lose my super cool space dragon to this thing. Much less any of my crazy cool battleships and such. So, I'm going to build my fleet up a little bit. Get enough money to deal with that $5,000 deductible per se for the dimensional horror removal program. And then we're going to go after it. The dimensional portal that it spawned from is its greatest weakness. Without it, it cannot exist in our universe. So we get that big bonus to damage. I'm going to build up some fleets here. I think Antium is our shipbuilding for everything except battleships. So I'm going to build up my fleet, and we're going to go after this thing. Well, guys, here's the problem. So I realized that because our original technology was jump gate technology, our Drake and the escort fleet are limited to jump gate technology, and we don't have jump gate technology that can reach all the way down to the dimensional horror. So our space dragon cannot help us combat this extra dimensional horror. It will have to be sent back home, and instead our main strike fleet is going to be the one that has to deal with this. So let's send it in and find out what happens, shall we? Ooh. I'm a little worried. This is Blorg's Bane here. It could be our Bane too. I did beef it up. We've now got 14 battleships, 30 cruisers, 40 destroyers. Here it is! Look at this thing! Holy crap! That's horrifying. Our long-range artillery is firing here from our massive destroyers. But look at what it's doing to our ships! They seem to be hanging in... Whoa! Yup, there goes a battleship. Okay. He sunk a battleship with one shot. That can't be good. And so far, most of our ships are only just coming into range now, but we seem to have not barely hurt it at all with our long-range artillery. I haven't seen it. Whoa, no, there goes another battleship, I'm sure. Let's see. Yep, down to 12. Okay, well that's really, really bad. But if it can only kill one battleship at a time, is it killing all our little ships too? Whoa! It's poking its hands through there. I thought those were like weird wormholes. Instead, it's... Ugh. Are there enough small ships to make up for this? We've almost got it down by 25%, which is great. And he knocked out another battleship, of course. Alright, we can speed this up to normal speed and see how this plays out. It's going to be costly, but I think we got this. Still waiting to save up enough influence to actually upgrade my civics points. I think I got a research that let me do that. Oh, there goes another battleship. So we're trying to destroy the portal with that special technology we got. We've got him down to almost 25%. We were at 57,000, I think, military power, and now we're down to 44. Ooh, there goes another ship. He's almost done! Get them! Yes, that's it, exactly. Send him back where he came from, boys. Now all we have are unusual energy readings. The malignant entity which attempted to breach our universe near Blorg's Bane has been banished back to its own realm. Only time will tell if its influence has been sufficiently weakened to keep it there for good. We're detecting some kind of anomaly, residual energy that must have been left behind. Studying this energy more closely could produce potentially the scientific breakthroughs. Well, we're definitely going to send one of our best top scientists over here to deal with this. And, hang on. Oh, this guy's auto-exploring the galaxy here. Boy, I wish we could go just colonize over here. Can we? Can we just do that? Well, we don't have the... we don't have anywhere near enough resources. All right, so now that that's been taken care of, our fleet is probably going to head back and chill here and rebuild. Oh, we didn't even finish upgrading it to the latest designs. My mistake, boys. Sorry I sent you out a little early. Ooh. Well, that's not bad. 6,000 of 2 different researches. That's well over... Ooh. 10 months would be about 3,000, so it's well over about 2 years maybe of research here, a little less. That's not bad at all. Can't say no to that. Alright, so one of the things that my factions are concerned about is that we don't have any, like, Dominion people underneath us. So maybe if I enlighten these people, these little primitives here, it will help. Honestly, I'd like to do some indoctrination, but we would need to have unrestricted native studies, and I don't think we can have either of those because of this stupid... let me see, native enhancement, native interference. Yeah, because we're a signatory on this stupid peacekeeper jerks, we can't really get these guys to join our concept of... But they're authoritarian, that's not awful. Okay, so let's try to boost them up to the modern age and see what happens. They're in the Bronze Age, it's a ways away, so it's going to cost us a little bit. But, you know, society research is way ahead of everything else right now, so I'm probably okay with spending a little bit here. It's going to take a while. We'll see what happens. Huh. So I asked for another mystery of the universe from the curators of knowledge, and they sent me to Gargantua. And it has some weird sphere sitting at the edge of this black hole.
Log updated.
I'm not sure what it means. Track on map. I mean... Okay, good. We've tracked it. What? Oh, there it is. What do we do now? Maybe we have to go back and ask them what the deal is with this. Let's see. Curator Enclave. Tell us about this weird... Is this the Infinity Machine? The machine is beyond ancient. It has always been, and all it does is orbit that black hole. We understand if it's too much for you to grasp. Is impervious to extraction. No information comes out of it. No hacker or engineer in the entire galaxy has been able to see through its shiny exterior to gain a glimpse of knowledge it so obviously withholds from us. We're at a loss. We neither know what it is for, nor what it aims to be done. Perhaps there's one thing you could do to destroy it. We've been unable to retrieve information from it, but its hull is breakable. Miners have tried to gather information from it numerous times, only to come back with their ships barely holding together. But they did find something interesting. It's not as rigid as it seems. It's made of a material capable of changing its characteristics, density, flexibility, heat. It can analyze damage in real time and change its shell to compensate, thus making itself harder to take down. So, okay, so we got a new special ability there, which gives us bonus damage, I think, against it. What do they think we'll do here? It says we could probably defeat it, right? Yeah, we can do this. Damage to space amoebas, damage to void clouds, damage to the Infinity Machine. All right, as soon as we finished rebuilding all of these battleships, and it was actually only battleships that we lost in that whole thing. That's crazy. Leviathan. We have now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our empire's history, life capable of growing to an unprecedented scale, rivaling moons in size and mass. No one could have prepared for this. This is the day we'll mark a turning point. Contact report Leviathan. Where? Are they talking about the Infinity Machine? Or are they talking about the dragon that we fought and killed and now have a baby of? Are they talking about the interdimensional horror? Are these all Leviathans? I'm not sure. Alright, we finally finished our prosperity wing, even though it's a little late to get this terraforming cost reduction. We're still going to get the energy grid providing extra unity, which is good. And more importantly, we're going to get this ascension slot. And I think we need, not galactic force projection. We got plenty of room in our naval capacity. Defender of the Galaxy could be very valuable, depending on what happens later. Interstellar Dominion, no. Galactic Contender. This is the one I'm really thinking needs to be done, because we can't do anything until we figure out how to deal with this awakened empire that's got us under its thumb. We definitely don't need any of these. Unlock station habitat, though. That's kind of cool. Imperial Prerogative would also be good. We can't get any of these other ones. Galactic Contender it is. And the next time we'll look at maybe doing one of those other ones. I think we'll probably go with Dominion, because that'll make some of our factions happy if we take one pip in there, but Discovery would be good too. Extra research. Oh, assist research makes people happier. That's even cooler. Alright, well, we'll see how that goes. Whoa, something has changed. It doesn't look like I'll need to go and destroy the orb. It's doing something. It's sending out a signal to the black hole. That can't be good, right?
Situation log
so what can we do? So the void is calling home, and we're going to see what that's all about. We're sending over our ship to deal with it at the moment. We have to replace a governor. Can do. Nothing special there. Let's do that. Okay. So we're sending our science ship over right now to see what this signal is that's being sent out for the black hole. And we're currently researching a new ascension perk, which is pretty awesome. Didn't know you could get that out of research, but we're getting into the late game and stuff's getting scarce on what can be researched, so we're seeing that now. Our science ship is going to be here in like 3 years, so we'll get back to you as soon as he shows up. Alright, we just finished researching this here. The metallic orb has been opened up. Our hacking team has been able to use the outgoing signal as a gateway into one of the auxiliary CPUs. We're receiving some kind of data and can tell that it's scanning the black hole Gargantua for a very long time. It's very, very old. This constant calculator now lies within our grasp of understanding. If we push harder, we might be able to find out what it's doing here and who built it, and what marvels it might contain. Yeah, we definitely... Why would we destroy it? Because we're militarists? No, we want to figure this out. Hello, nice to meet you. Hello. It's quite enjoyable to pass the time with pleasantries. We hope that the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. You see, we don't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. We hope the rest of your kind is not like you were when you did not take kindly to small talk. That is a confusing sentence. We didn't get to enjoy conversation much anymore. Few are well versed enough in its finer points of quantum programming to reach us, so thank you. We are the Infinity Machine. Your words, not ours. Or has that not happened yet? Either way, it will eventually. Trust us. Oh my god, this thing is talking because it can see the future and the past at the same time. That statement is false. This statement, you're going to try to cause a paradox and have the machine destroy itself because we're militarists? I don't know. Maybe we'll do that one. The ones who calculate. You call us the Infinity Machine, or will at least. 'Tis not a truthful name, but it is well suited to highlighting the ingenuity of our design. We will tell you our history now as we've done many times before. Oh wait, we need to convey it in words. Oh man, this is so confusing. We were constructed in the crudest sense of the word in order to solve a problem. We solved it, then we needed more problems to solve. We now only have one left. We are calculating infinity. It's way more and way less. That's the problem there. We understand your manner of life form won't understand, but that's all right. That's okay. You never will, and we apologize. Or maybe we will do eventually. The last calculation to ever be the lone problem to take hold of our processors for more than a fraction of a galactic year. In case you haven't discovered that calendar yet. Could we assist in your research? Well, if we could borrow your most advanced processing unit, we could finish a tiny, tiny fraction of a percent faster. We would be satisfied in finishing faster. We wish to know the answer. I mean, this is interesting. Would it give us something? Would we get anything out of trying to help this thing?
Situation log updated.
Let's see what happens now. Oh, we don't have a scientist of a high enough level? Oh, we do. This one can go back to assisting research here to boost it and speed it up. Okay, so I guess we shall see what happens when our other scientist gets there. Research this project and maybe we'll get something cool. And we were just gonna blow it up. Come on! Why would we do that? Alright guys, we are understanding infinity. I'm sure that won't take long. So before, when we were worried about our overlord having 100,000 fleet power, yeah, they apparently now have 327,000 fleet power. Holy crap! How are we able to ever deal with this? It doesn't even look like that big a fleet. I mean, mine has a lot of ships in it too. But his ships are just straight up stronger. By a pretty large margin. I mean, I could increase the size of my fleet by maybe another 50% here. And get maybe 150,000 fleet power. If I dedicated a lot of resources to it. And a lot of energy credits to maintain it. But still, I know you're supposed to be able to destroy these guys in the late game, and I don't see how it's going to happen. I don't know if we need to get bigger, or get these mega structures up and running, but damn, that is going to be difficult. Maybe when we finish understanding infinity, it'll give us all our fleets a plus 50% attack strength. Right? That's got to be it. Guys, we are so close to understanding infinity. Unless it just sits at 99%.
Special project.
That would have been kind of hilarious, but no. It is done! You helped. The organic nature of things eluded us. The answer lied beyond us at all this time. Of course. Thank you, little ones. The universe is vast, yet so small, but now we see it in all its simple glory. Now that we have calculated infinity, there is but one thing we can do. We can show you the truth. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing there? Disappears into Gargantua and then nothing happens. Did it succeed? What did it try to do? We may never know. A tiny residue of its hull remains within the vortex outside the event horizon. We might be able to learn some information from it. A final gift from an odd friend. Crap, but in order to get this, we have to, influence plus 150 is a separate thing. Technology gains sentient AI.
Research complete.
Huh. That's a dangerous one to have, but I certainly wanted it, so that's good. Too bad Gargantua isn't anywhere near us. Alrighty then. How about you go back to doing what you were doing? I think I had him... Oh, no I didn't. This one's currently on assisting research. So, I think I had this guy over here surveying these in the hopes that I would get enough influence to maybe colonize one of them.
Complete.
Ah, they took the really good colonized spot there. I couldn't get to it in time. I didn't have the influence because it's so far away from my territory. There's nothing up here either, unless there's a void cloud. But there's no planets there. We know there's no planets there. They would have shown up. Okay, well, I guess not destroying that thing was pretty valuable because that sentient AI is awesome. Everybody got boosted by 10%. Y'all, that's a lot of percents. All right. I think that's going to call it for this one. We're still, I mean, how many episodes? I mean, I've been playing for hours for this episode, and we still have yet to get any closer to defeating our overlords. Their fleet power is overwhelming, and their technology level is overwhelming. So even though their current fleet naval capacity is equivalent, so I mean, maybe if I increase my fleet capacity to actually fill up the entire thing here, maybe we'd be able to get somewhere. This whole time, however, I did accomplish something very significant. I colonized every single planet except this one that I have inside my borders. And that's a lot of planets, guys. I have a massive income overall for everything. I specialize in a lot of energy credits, but I've also been specializing heavily in research. And I'm trying to get, like, I do want to do these repeatable ones that give you hull points, for example. That's going to help me take these guys down. However, I'm also interested in robotic assault army and defense army, and we can build a droid pop, which would be better at minerals. It's a little late to start doing robots. Most of my planets are occupied by people, thank you very much. But a robot army would be interesting. No, I gotta go for this ship hull points. It's gonna take a long time, but those kinds of repeatable ones are the only things that are gonna improve the quality of my fleets now. So hopefully that's enough. Have a good one, guys. We'll check in with you next time.